Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. She is a self-taught makeup artist that has, get this, 37,000 followers on Instagram. Hello. Sylvia Gross is with Sylvia Loves the Makeup, and she is here to teach us how to beat the summer heat. Welcome back to the show, Sylvia.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Sure, we're glad to have you back. Okay, I know summer heat is really tough on makeup. It always is.
Yes.
It's very frustrating. You look, you know, by the end of my day when I'm outside in the sun and whatnot, it's just like I feel like I'm melting.
Yes.
That is not a good, that is not a pretty look. That is not the look we want to go for, is it?
No,
okay.
We don't want that.
So let's talk about, first of all, let's talk about your experience with makeup too. You have these 37,000 followers on Instagram right now. How did you achieve that?
A long trial of hard work.
Yeah, I bet.
I started a few years ago with 0 and just worked my way up to 37, and I really couldn't believe it was happening.
Well, people are really, it is happening because people are really digging the advice that you're giving and whatnot.
They really are.
That's awesome. That really is. Okay, so let's talk about this summertime makeup. You were talking to me about primers. Let's talk about primers.
A primer is going to be the most important thing you can do for summer makeup. A lot of times they contain ingredients like glycerin and silicone, which really adhere to your skin and help that foundation like stick on there and not move.
Okay, and when you say foundation, are you saying liquid foundation or powder or both?
Both, actually. You can use, I prefer in the summer like a BB cream or a lighter coverage, and it just works really great and helps it stick on and not rub off when you're rubbing your face.
So do we need to change our regular routine for summertime with our makeup? What do we need to do?
Yeah. Well, what I usually like to do is I wear a dewy foundation in the winter because I'm not sweating, and then I'll go to maybe just something light and matte. I've been really liking Makeup Forever HD, just something that's going to sit on your skin, look like skin, not melt off.
Yes, I hate that look, and I know a lot of women do, and it's very frustrating. So as far as with the cost of the makeup, there's so many different choices of primers.
There really are.
And I know you probably give advice on your Instagram as well. What are some of the better primers that you've come across at this point?
Well, I really like the Pixie Rose Balm primer that I brought today. It's around $20, relatively inexpensive. It's going to last you a long time. And it really gives you that dewy, like, I just woke up and I'm beautiful look.
Oh, I love that
Which
look.
we all want.
It doesn't happen very often, but I love that look. So let's talk about then the price. Is something like that expensive? I don't like to spend number one, and I think I speak for a lot of women, I don't want to put a lot of work into my makeup.
Absolutely not.
And I also, number two, I don't want to spend a lot for my makeup. So what are we looking at with the product, something like that?
We're looking at around $20, which is mid-range.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, like some of the higher end are around $50. You do not need to spend that much money.
Right. Okay, well that's good. That's good. So let's talk about the other item that you brought too, the setting spray. What is this, and how does that couple with the primer?
So before you put your foundation on, you want to put a primer to achieve a great base, and then after you set it, you can set with a powder if you want, and then use the setting spray, and your makeup is locked. It is not going anywhere.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, do you swear by this?
I swear by this. I wouldn't steer you wrong.
Because I am going to try this because I get so frustrated with my makeup.
Yes.
And we were talking about this on the break too. You have these really neat little makeup sheets. What are these called?
Yes, they're called blotting papers.
Blotting papers.
If you can go on Amazon, Google rice paper. That's basically what it is. And then you just stick it to your forehead.
Yeah.
Or anywhere you get oily.
Yeah.
For me, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And then it absorbs the oil, so you don't have to re-powder and have that powdery look like you have 10 layers of powder on your face. It's just so handy.
That is exactly what we were talking about on the break. I always powder if I get a little blot. If I start getting shiny, I immediately go for the powder and start powdering, and then I look over powdered.
Yes.
And so these sheets are developed to help us not have that look.
Exactly.
That's not a look we don't want to go for.
No, they're just going to absorb your oil and leave everything else in place and not disturb your makeup. So
awesome.
It's pretty neat.
So what is your number one tip, would you say, for this summer? Wrapping up, what would you say that women should invest in or we should do over the summer in order to keep our makeup set?
I would say go with a lighter coverage foundation. Use the primer, a lighter coverage. If you're oily, you can set with a powder. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Then go over top with the setting spray, and if you find your oils peeking out through the day, just use the blotting paper and you're good to go.
Bam, there you have it. Advice from the expert right there. Sylvia, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank
You've got to
you.
check out her Instagram. We have all of her information on the board. Or if you need her for a wedding or any events like that, give her a call. She knows her stuff, people. And we will be right back right after this short break. Keep it right here. You're watching Midday Kentucky.